Hey everybody, this is Professor Hall, and the school session is getting ready to open, and I thought I would take you on a little tour of the course before the class opens so that you'll have a sense of what you're going to be seeing and what you're going to be looking for when you log in. I want to mention a couple of things before we take that little tour of the course. The first of which is for this English 101 class, and I hope you'll like it enough to take my English 103 class, but for those classes, my job is to prove to you that you are brilliant. I already know you're brilliant, and so my job is to prove that to you. Everything in this course is designed for your success. And so I want to keep that in mind for you. There are no trick questions in the course. There's nothing that's designed to throw you off or to make anything challenging in the way that a pop quiz does. Instead, everything is laid out logically and systematically for you to enjoy your brilliance. I know some people say, English is not my strong suit. I've never been much of a writer. I hear that sometimes, but you didn't give me a chance. Give me a chance. The only enemy that I have in this entire process is AI. I can't begin to tell you how painfully obvious it is when a student has submitted something that is AI generated. And it's such an insult to your intelligence to use that. Every time I have tested out AI by putting in a prompt or something, I'm insulted with the results. The results make it look like I don't know anything. It's ridiculous. So you're so much smarter than AI, and I'm going to prove that to you if you'll give me a chance. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the course real quick. Remember, you need to take this course on a computer, not on your phone. Sometimes students email me and are confused. And the reason they're confused is that they're trying to access and complete the course using a phone, and that won't work. And as it's stated in all of the campus and district information that is sent to you, a computer is required for this course. So we have over here is the far left menu. This is your account. This is the dashboard, which will show you the other courses that you are taking. This is the calendar that shows you due dates. You also see that calendar over here in the to-do list. One of the problems I see sometimes also is that students only click on the assignment that's due and they miss all the other information that's required to understand the assignment. Remember, this is a no textbook course, so everything you need to know is contained here in the course. Here is your inbox where you will send emails and you will receive emails from me, and so forth. Now we have this dashboard. This is where you control where you are going in the class. From here, we're on the home page. You can go to announcements, and you'll see the preview of announcements here. You can go to the modules, which is where all of the fun stuff is. That's where the assignments are. That's where the course documents to study are located. The discussion boards are here. Your grade center, the assignments to show you the assignments that are due, and the syllabus, as well as NetTutor, the library. We have a fantastic library, and the library and learning center. So let's go over here and take a look at each one of these real quick. I know sometimes with a longer course, it can slip my mind what I have due that week. It's happened to me. I took a course that was like 18 weeks, and sometimes on Wednesday I would think, is something due this week? So I understand it completely. Now, each week, every Saturday, you're going to receive an email that says the week in preview. That is meant to jog your memory and to remind you what is due that week. So those are the announcements, and that's about all I'm going to spend time on that. You're looking at my screen right now, so you can see things that aren't posted yet, but I just wanted to let you see what's going to be coming your way. Now let's go over to the modules where all the fun is happening. Course modules will open at various times during the semester. I don't like surprises. I don't know about you, but I don't enjoy surprises. So I thought I'd show you my screen so you can see everything that's coming up. We have the Start Here menu. We're in modules, and these are pages that need to be studied. Let's look at some of the things that are included there. You'll notice that this student privacy policy, I want to click on that a second. Y'all, this is the law. This is not anything that I subscribe. This is the law. You have a right to your privacy. As your instructor, I do not have any right to any of your personal information. If you have a need in the course, I don't need to know the reason because I'm going to believe you. I would believe you no matter what. But I do want you to take a little bit of time and go over this law so that you understand that it's not that I don't care about my students. It's that I absolutely defend your right to privacy and the laws that protect you from any kind of infringement upon your rights. Office hours are not required, but you are heartily invited to attend. Information for that is there, as well as a link that will take you directly into office hours waiting room. This is important. We just talked about AI. I don't need to go over that again, but I do want you to pay attention to this page so that you clearly understand the consequences for taking over into that temptation. And believe me, let me just pause this a second. You all, I get it. If I was taking a class in advanced college algebra so that I could get a PhD, I'd be tempted. I wouldn't do it because I'd want to learn whatever it was that I needed to learn, but math is not my strong suit and I might be tempted. So I get it. It's still an infringement. It's still plagiarism, but just to let you know, no judgment here. It's just if you do submit something that is flagged for AI content, you will receive a temporary 0, and you will be required to come to office hours and discuss that with me. Enough said on that. Let's move on. Okay, so we're going down past here. This is the course textbook. This is all the important information that you need to know in order to take this course. You can see there aren't that many pages. Everything that you need to know for an assignment is contained within the assignment. Now, as we go down, we see each week has a date, the beginning date for that week. I'm going to pause here and go down this real quickly. For week 1, you have some assignments that are due. Let's talk about this You Got Style business. I'm not going to go over every single assignment, obviously, but this first one is important. Let's take a look just to give you an idea. First, when you open up an assignment that has the magical word submit here, you'll see when it's due, how many points. This is a file upload, and this is a PDF. When you finish, you'll click Start the Assignment. First, let's look how this assignment goes. As you can see when you open, there's some other things to click that you need to study. First is the page that includes information that you need in order to complete this assignment. So we'd want to click on You Got Style page to study that. We're going to need that in order to complete this assignment. So we look here, and there is the PDF, and there's also a video tutorial for the PDF. And the PDF we're going to open here. All we have to do is click that. And you can see that this is a study page that shows you information to learn how you learn. Let me pause here just one quick second. You all, I used to get so upset with myself when I did anything wrong. I would go, oh man, I got that wrong. Well, how would I know how to do that if I didn't have instructions? And I learn instructions in a way that's unique to me. So learning how I learn is instrumental in allowing me to be an effective student. Enough said on that. Let's go back. Okay, so this is designed to help you discover what kind of a learner you are. In the questions, there's mention of an icon, and those icons are located right here. You put those in any order you like, and it informs you about how you learn. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. It's very right for me, but check that out. So that's that page. Now back over here, I'm going to open a fresh Word document is what I like to use. I'm going to add my name, course date, word count to the upper left-hand corner. There's a page on word count that explains why it's important to add your word count to everything so that we meet all those district regulations. And You're going to copy the questions below. Just simply copy them and paste them into that document and answer these questions. Before you take any information, any of these quizzes, or even read that page necessarily, what kind of a thinker do you think you are? What kind of a way do you process information? Now you're going to take this fun little 20-question quiz. You can't flunk this. It's really fun. You just go over here, start now, answer those little 20 questions, and it will show you the percentages that you are and how you learn. I need to see those percentages so that I know how you learn. You are so much more than a name on a roster. You are very important to me so that I can fulfill my job of proving to you that you're brilliant. And you'll list those. Next, I want to teach you a little bit about outlining. I'm an elaborate thinker, but I also love organization, and that makes me very happy. So I want you to learn a little bit about outlining. So you're going to copy paste this. All you have to do is answer the questions that are highlighted. You don't need to do anything else on the outline, just that. And down here, you are going to embed the image of a baby. That means an infant baby, not a 13-year-old, not a little panda bear, but you or any baby picture that you find. That's a little short video that shows you how to do that. After you've finished all that, then you proofread everything, make sure it's all in Times New Roman 12 font. Be sure your name, course, date, word count is in the upper left-hand corner. Save it as a PDF and submit. Let's look how you submit that so that you can see this for all other assignments. You click Start the Assignment, and then for the upload of a PDF, you stay right in here. Pay no attention to these other things. Stay right in here. You saved that PDF to your desktop, so you simply choose the file and upload that file, and then click Submit the Assignment. I left there and came back over to modules so we can scoot on past this. So you can see how you would submit that assignment. There's a Fun with EasyBib. This is the foundation for the course. Remember, I was not born knowing the population of the United States. I have to research that, don't I? Because I don't know the population of the United States. I don't know anything except my own personal experience and maybe a little bit about the people in my immediate surroundings. But I don't know what they think because I can only keep up with what I can think. So these are the assignments that are due this very first week. And you can click on this discussion board. You have two different kinds of discussion boards. The open forum, which is a forum that everyone can see, and the only thing we're going to use the open forum for is to introduce ourselves to all the other members of the class. Your Cyber Cafe group is a group of between 5 and 7 small student groups where you will visit with them each week, and you will log in, say what you're coming up with, ask any questions that you might have about something, and get the help of your peers. It's a wonderful peer group. So that's what we're doing on week 1. You can see on your computer how easy that is to follow. Now, week 2 is I want to cover, and then that's the last thing I'm going to cover here. Week 2 is Labor Day week. That week begins on Monday, but Monday is the holiday. Some of you are going out of town for Labor Day. Some of you may be just coming back into town. It takes a minute to get reacclimated after a long holiday weekend. So this week is a week that I've set aside for you to use to complete the assignments that are due in week 3. You have all that week to work on everything and make sure that things are ready for the end of week 3. Because this assignment, Birthday Babies, is an important assignment. There are very important step-by-step instructions to make sure that we follow those, that we get the right skills set so that I can prove your brilliance as we go on. Now for week 2, there will not be office hours since Monday is that holiday, and normal office hours are Monday 11 a.m. to noon, but we will not have office hours on week 2. That is your week to study, get things organized so that you can make sure everything is ready to turn at the end of week 3. And so it goes for the remainder of the semester, where you will log in, say hello to your Cyber Cafe group, and review the assignments that are due that week. What are you doing to prepare for the assignments? Any information that you'd like to give them? And the assignments that need to be read and studied, and then the assignment this is the information that needs to be read so that you can prepare the assignment. It goes on that way the entire semester. You have a little midterm exam here, and then you'll have corrections. If you scored 89 or below, then you would need to submit just the corrections there. You'll see that when you get to that. Everything has a tutorial. Everything is explained. And so we go on down through the course, and I hope you'll enjoy all of these wonderful assignments. They're so creative and fun and include step-by-step tutorials, step-by-step process written, if you learn best that way. Now, the last thing I want to do is look at the discussion boards. Again, you're looking at my screen so that you can see all the discussion boards, and you can see there aren't that many. This is your Monday check-in for all of your Cyber Cafe group members. That's a really important thing, but there aren't that many other discussion boards. But I want to talk to you about one type of discussion board in particular, and that are these topic locks. As you can see, you're supposed to lock your town that you're going to select for Americana. You're going to lock your images for the final creative essay, and you're going to lock your dinner party idea. So when you look at these locks, they are there because each student can only have one topic. If you have chosen some little Hannibal, Missouri, nobody else will be able to write about that town. So you want to make sure that you get these done as soon as you can. So I'm looking at the Lock the Americana essay town. And as you can see, there's a video tutorial, as there is for just about everything. And for this, you're going to select a town with a population of 25,000 or less for your essay. And you're going to find that town by clicking here, clicking here. Once you have selected your town that you want to lock, you'll click reply. That takes you down to this little text box. And just like for any text box entry, make sure your name's on there. For this, you would just say what you are locking. I simply write down the name of the town that I'm locking and click reply. And that posts it. Now, when somebody else is coming in to lock their topic, they want to make sure that they do not select this town. That concludes this fairly long-winded welcome to this English 101 course. I want you to succeed. I want to prove to you just how brilliant you are, and I want you to have a good time doing it. Remember, every assignment and most of the pages in the study pages area include tutorials. I'm a visual learner, and I also like to learn by written directions. So I've included both for you as you journey throughout this semester. Have a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and let's have a really terrific and successful semester.